Morning, everybody. I saw this quote by Maya Angelou, and it says, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget the way you made them feel." And I just wanted to bring this video to you all this morning just to remind you all that nobody's ever going to forget how you made them feel. If you are with this whatever it is with the coronavirus going on, that kind of thing. If you're an employer who don't seem to care about your employees, of course, people can pick that up. If you are a doctor working in a medical facility and you're treating your patients wrong and talking to them like they're nobodies or like they don't know anything about their health or that kind of thing, they're the number one person who knows about their health. Is their body. They know that they know how they feel. They know how they act and react. So, of course, they know what they're talking about. You're not the God over their body. If you are an attorney, I guess, who treats their clients like they're always lying, they never tell the truth, any of those things, those folks will never forget how you made them feel. Even if you're a CEO who's running a company and saying that you have this mission, this vision, whatever it is, but you're treating your employees like crap and you treating them like they don't belong there. I guess I put it that way. Like they don't belong there. You're treating the women in your business like if you're male, like they don't belong there. They have kids at home. Why don't they just go at home? Go stay at home. All those kind of things. Like I said, people will never forget how you made them feel. They're not gonna remember exactly what you said, what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. I'm a social worker, so I know that emotional abuse is the number one abuse that there is. I know people say people see the physical abuse, they see the wounds, they see the bruises and things like that, but technically, emotional abuse, all the underlying things that the inner things, and emotional abuse to me deals more with the inner body as far as the inner emotions, the inner feelings, the inner self-worth, self-love, all those kind of things. Emotional abuse is the number one abuse that's out there. Yes, I know you see the physical, like I said, the physical marks. Ask any woman who have been physically abused, and they will tell you that the emotional abuse is the worst. That's the hardest thing for them to get over, that abuser put into them. I guess I put it that way. That lack of self-worth that abuser put into them. That whatever else, I guess, the like I said, the no self-love, all those kind of things that abuser put into them, they will never forget that, and that's the hardest thing to, of course, overcome. I don't care if it is a domestic violence relationship or if it is a employee-employer relationship or a doctor, lawyer, client, CEO, client, whoever it is. Like I said, that's the number one abuse across the board in everything that we do. And me speaking about this on these videos and other people speaking about things dealing with the inner self and personal development on videos as well, or in posts, or making little cute little videos, or cartoon videos, that kind of thing of it. Like I said, that's the main thing that people have a hard time getting over when they are going through personal development and when they're trying to, of course, find out who they are, how they can love themselves, how they can, of course, treat themselves, what their boundaries are, finding out that they are worthy of whatever it is that they're trying to do, and finding out that they do deserve whatever it is that they want to deserve, I guess I put it that way. Like I said, by you beating people down and not talking to people the right way, I guess, or coming to people the wrong way, I guess I put it that way. Coming to people like they mean nothing to you, coming to people like you don't care, sounding like you don't care. It takes a lot to, of course, treat somebody very, very badly. It doesn't take a lot of energy and time and anything else to, of course, treat somebody loving, to treat somebody nice, to, of course, smile at somebody, to, of course, say I love you, give me a hug, all those kind of things. That does not take that much energy. What does take energy is that you are, of course, strategizing your next move on how you're going to, of course, put the next person down or devalue the next person. Even if you're a racist, it's the same thing. You're devaluing the other cultures that you said that are not above you. I guess I put it that way. I'm using an example here, people, but if you're white, you're a racist, you don't like me because I'm a black person. Like I said, that's very much devaluing who I am. I guess I put it that way. You have no idea who you're sitting next to, whether it's a person that you see in the grocery store, a person that's at the movie theater, one of your employees that you have, or one of your coworkers. You never know who you're sitting next to and who you're talking to. That person can be your next person that you see on stages talking during a TEDx, or holding some conferences here across the whole country or the world or whatever, doing all these big things. That person that you're sitting next to and that you're devaluing can be your next CEO to the company that you're wanting to work for. That person can own the next doctor's office or doctor's clinic office. that you're wanting to work for and that you're wanting to go to. Like I said, you have to remember all those things. It doesn't matter what. Of course, in some ways, it does matter what's going on in your life, that kind of thing. But you don't have to project all that anger, all that ignorance, all that hatred outward. I guess I put it that way. There's always ways that you can, of course, work on yourself to, of course, get rid of that hatred and get rid of that demeaning talk that you have. I guess I put it that way. Since we've been having this quarantine thing, I guess, going on with this virus, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about whether it's somebody that they were next to in the store, telling them to get away from them. They don't want the germs that they have and stay away from me, cursing them out, all this kind of stuff. Or whether it's been the employers who do not seem to trust their employees enough to, of course, let them work from home, knowing that, of course, we're trying to cut down the spread of this virus and that kind of thing, but they're not showing that kind of compassion. They'd rather, of course, have you at work and, of course, have you working so they can keep an eye on you. Micromanaging is what I always say, and it's a lack of trust. Like I said, whether it's, no matter what it is, like I said, we don't forget how you made us feel. I guess I put it that way. Whether I'm speaking about this as an employee or as a person going to a doctor's office where I felt like I was devalued, and I have felt that way before by my doctor, of course. I know my body, I know my health, I know my whatever. And like I said, by the doctor telling you don't know what you're talking about because they feel that they have a degree. And I posted this post about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It doesn't matter what kind of degree you have. It does not matter how many letters you have behind your name. You still have to treat people with the same respect that you want to be treated with. And like I said, again, people would never forget how you made them feel. I don't care what kind of situation you're in, what is going on, whether it's this biological virus spreading, whatever it is, or if it's an earthquake going on, a hurricane going on, anything like that. Nobody's going to forget how you made them feel. And I can bet you, I guess, I forgot how it goes, but I bet you, I guess I can say, with all the stuff that's going on and with all the way people are being made to feel coming out of this virus and turning back to whatever normal kind of lives we're going to have after this, a lot of things I'm pretty sure are going to change. I can tell you that. I hope a lot of things change, and I hope a lot of people are seeing some of the things that are underlying in our communities, in our systems that's not working. I guess I put it that way because I see them, whether it's with our leadership or whether it's with those who are saying they're in power, running businesses, running doctors' offices, or doctors, lawyers, whoever it is. I hope that people see the underlying things that are going on and want to evoke some change in this world. I guess I put it that way. That's how I see things, and that's how I'm seeing things as of this moment. I guess I can say that. So I was all upset the other day about the leadership and that kind of thing, but I know that it's boiling down to, what it's boiling down to for me is the integrity that people have, the intentions that they have behind the things that they're doing, and the lack of trust, and the trust, I guess, like lack of trust and the trust in others. Like I said, those are the things that is boiling down to me, and of course it's boiling down to me to see how some of our people who, of course, are in other leadership roles, that kind of thing, is just kind of playing in my head, kind of what's missing. And like I said, I don't forget those things. Yes, I may forgive you, or you may forgive the next person, your cousin for molesting you, or whoever it was, or your doctor for, of course, talking to you the way that they did because you know that you need medical care. Maybe that's the only clinic in town. Or you're going to forgive your employers, of course, for not showing you compassion when we had this kind of virus going on, and they wouldn't let you off work because they did not, of course, agree with you, or they didn't, of course, trust you to do the work at home, and they want to micromanage. Like I said, we're never going to forget that. We can, of course, forgive you, but none of us who are being treated this way during this time, or actually at any time, is ever going to forget that. But I just want you to keep that in mind as you go throughout your day-to-day. Just like I said, you can talk to people the way you want to talk to them, that's fine. You can do to them what you want to do, I guess, whatever you want to do to them. But like I said, they'll never forget how you made them feel. They will never forget that. And like I said, with all this stuff going on, I just want you all to know that feelings matter, and the way you make somebody feel, the way you devalue somebody, the way you treat somebody, show them like they're nothing, all that kind of stuff sticks in somebody's head. And like I said, you never know who you're sitting next to. It could be the next CEO, your next doctor, your next person that's going to be doing a TEDx talk and running conferences and running the world. You never know who you're sitting next to. So please watch how you make people feel. And with that, I'm getting my butt off here. Everybody have an awesome day. Bye-bye.